So, it's late, I'm not supposed to be talking right now, it's quiet, I'm supposed to be quiet, I need to be quiet or else I'll get yelled at. But, it's not a comfortable environment to be making a video right now. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because it's been a week, and fuck my life if I don't make a video a week. This is kind of a, just fucking thrown together video. I haven't put any thought into this whatsoever at all. Maybe a brilliant idea will arise from this, but I doubt it. I don't really do videos at this time of night, because people are asleep and I can't, express myself the way I want to. But today I think I'm going to, simply because I actually have a topic, and I don't think I can wait another, day, 3 days, 4 days, 9 days for everybody to be out of the house. My sister's living with me now for like 2 months, so, the house is more crowded and there's more people to wake up and yell at me. So, but I do have a topic today, so I'm going to do it. The topic is the bill, the SOPA and the PIPA bill. I believe SOPA has been denied as far as I'm aware. I haven't really been paying much attention to this because I don't give a fuck, and anyone with a brain knows that this bill is doomed to fail, and it has been ever since it was announced. I don't know why I don't know if it's just, like, people are stupid or they're just paranoid that, like, companies are slowly, taking over freedom. It's like, that's impossible. There's no way in hell that's going to happen, and if it does happen, there's no way in hell it's going to remain that way for very long. I thought the Occupy Wall Street thing was stupid a little bit. I mean, I understood people's frustrations and shit like that, especially in America, where, even a small protest is seen as a bad thing in America for some reason. Protest is kind of essential, and in America it's kind of swept under the rug, as the press so justly did with the Occupy Wall Street thing. The fucking news, everything was just slamming it, and then eventually it was just buried underneath the carpet for a while, and no one cared. So I understand the the want and the lust to protest in America for some people, but those people have to understand that everyone else doesn't give a shit. And this kind of brings me to what I'm talking about today. The SOPA bill and the PIPA bill have drawn a lot of sites today to do a blackout. If you don't know what a blackout is essentially just denying you access to the website for, a day. It's essentially a protest, an online protest, which is, suitable for an online bill. Now, according to these people who are so anti-PIPA and so anti-SOPA, which, I mean, I am too. The bill's retarded, but that's why it's not going to pass. But these people seem to think, they seem to neglect the fact that it's not going to pass, and they act as if it is going to pass, and I don't understand that leap of logic either. But let's assume that it is going to pass. Let's just assume that it's going to pass. These people are right. They're right to protest because the bill's going to pass and it's retarded, and they want it revoked, and they don't want it to pass, and all this other stuff, like, even though the polls for everybody, everywhere, including, like, the fucking Oval Office and shit, even though the polls state that the bill is retarded and nobody is for it, they're still freaking out, like, oh, it still could pass. It exists. That's about as far as I'm willing to take that bill, is that it exists. But let's say, for the sake of argument, that it passes. I watch something, not frequently, but today I did try, called the Day 9 Daily. It's a StarCraft 2 stream. And I tried to watch it just now, and there was a little still of, this show could not exist. If PIPA and SOPA pass, please contact your local Burger King and they'll fucking whatever. And this kind of just made me wonder, like, wait a minute. If this is the last, few weeks of true freedom that we have on the internet, why are you denying me your content? Isn't that something that SOPA and PIPA are going to do? Is that they're going to deny content? They're going to limit knowledge and freedom and all this shit on the internet? Why are you doing it? Why are you preemptively doing exactly what the bill is going to do. 4chan is in on this. They're censoring, all the text and shit that's about it, and they have pop-ups, and Wikipedia is in on it. They're not going to, even though you can just fucking go to a cached version of it and still see everything that you want to see. Like looking up John Locke and looking at his face. That's what I did earlier. Yeah, just going to a live view of the Wikipedia pages and shit. It's just like, oh, there's a big pop-up and you can't see it. I'm certain there's a few other sites that are doing this as well. I just don't know them off the top of my head, because I don't visit those sites at all. Those are the only 3 sites I visit ever. And that kind of reminds me, I stopped paying attention to Occupy Wall Street about 3 weeks after everyone stopped giving a shit, which was like immediately. But I did pay attention to it for a little while, and then I just slowly didn't care anymore. Is that still going? Are there still Occupy things everywhere? Are there Occupy protests in America? Because I'm not getting that shit up here anymore.